It's 6:47 a.m. The alarm has been ringing for 7 minutes, but you haven't moved. You stare at the ceiling. Eyes open, body still. 1,000 thoughts flood in, all at once. You don't feel rested. You don't feel ready. You feel stuck. You reach for your phone, not out of interest, but out of habit. The screen lights up, notifications, updates, reels. Another day begins exactly like the last one ended. Distracted, tired, and disconnected from yourself. And that voice inside you, the one you try to ignore. It whispers again. You can't keep living like this. You sigh, roll over, and scroll anyway. It wasn't always like this. You used to dream. You used to believe in something more, something bigger. Late night plans. Goals. Vision boards. Journals full of ideas. You said things like, "This year, I'll finally get in shape. I'll start that business. I'll wake up early, fix my routine, and get serious." But now, all those promises are buried under a mountain of excuses. I've got too much going on. It's not the right time. I'll start Monday. But here's the question you've avoided for far too long. How many Mondays have you missed? How many times have you watched others grow, succeed, transform? While you kept scrolling, kept waiting, kept hoping. Truth is, change isn't some grand event. It's not loud. It's not sudden. It's not found in motivational videos or 5-step plans. Change begins in the quiet moments. Like this one. When no one's watching. When you're faced with a choice. To stay the same. Or to take the first painful, awkward, uncertain step forward. And most days, you don't take that step. You choose what's familiar. Even if it's killing your spirit. Because comfort is seductive. It gives you a soft place to land. But it steals your future. You've convinced yourself you need more time. More confidence. More clarity. But what if you're wrong? What if you don't need more time? What if what you need is to stop lying?
Because deep down, you already know. This version of you, the one sleepwalking through life, isn't who you were born to be. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born to be silent, tired, and numb. You weren't born to just exist. You were meant to build, create, lead, inspire. You were meant to live with fire. But none of that will happen. Until you do the hardest thing of all. Change. Not later. Not when it's easy. Not when you're ready. Now. Because if you don't, if you keep postponing, keep stalling, keep shrinking, one day, you'll wake up and realize it's too late. You'll look back and see all the doors you didn't open. All the chances you didn't take. All the potential you let rot in silence. And that regret, it won't whisper. It will scream. But here's the good news. Right now, in this moment, you still have time. You still have air in your lungs. You still have choices. You still have a chance to change the trajectory of your life. Not in a year. Not in 90 days. Today? Start small. Wake up when the alarm rings. Don't scroll, write something instead. Drink water. Read one page. Go for a walk. Make one honest decision. Break one bad habit. Because momentum doesn't start with motivation. It starts with action. The smallest step forward will always be greater than the most perfect plan never acted on. Will it be uncomfortable? Yes. Will you be scared? Absolutely. Will it be worth it? More than you can possibly imagine. Because change doesn't just alter your routine. It transforms your identity. Suddenly, you're no longer the person who tries. You become the person who does. You become disciplined. Focused. Clear. Hungry. Alive. You become the version of yourself you've always wanted to be.
But none of that can begin until you do. And you're not waiting on a sign. You're not waiting on the right time. You're just afraid. And that's okay. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting in spite of it. So here's the truth you've been avoiding. If you don't change now, if you keep pushing it off, if you keep running from the life you were meant to live, you will regret it. Not today. Maybe not even next month. But one day, when the weight of what could have been becomes heavier than anything you've ever carried, you'll feel it. The loss, the ache, the silence of dreams you never chased. So don't let this moment pass. Get up. Make the call. Start the work. Take the first step. It doesn't matter if it's messy. It doesn't matter if it's hard. It matters that you begin. Because the life you want, it's waiting on the other side of a decision. And that decision is simple. Start now, or regret it forever.